a story by Jessica Ruby. It started with a note, a simple, handwritten message slipped under my door. You looked beautiful today. No name, no return address, just those 5 words in sharp, precise handwriting. I lived alone, and my apartment was on the 3rd floor, with a secure entry downstairs. No one could just walk up and slip a note inside. That should have been my first warning. But at the time, I thought it was sweet. Maybe some shy coworker or a neighbor I hadn't noticed. A secret admirer. The second note arrived the next day. I love the way you smile when you think no one's watching. A chill crawled up my spine. I hadn't smiled that day, not once. Over the next week, more notes followed, left in my mailbox. Taped to my bathroom mirror, one tucked neatly under my pillow. The handwriting never changed, sharp, careful strokes, too perfect to be casual. The words grew more intimate. You hum to yourself when you cook. It's cute. You should wear that red dress more often. It suits you. Happy Valentine's Day. I can't wait for tonight. I locked my doors and closed my curtains. My heart pounded in my chest as I sat in my darkened apartment, clutching my phone. I told myself it was paranoia, that I was overreacting. But something about those notes, the way they knew things about me that no one else should, it didn't feel like admiration. It felt like possession. At 11:58 p.m., my phone buzzed. A text from an unknown number. Don't hide from me. I'm already inside. A floorboard creaked behind me. I turned slowly, my breath stuck in my throat. The apartment was silent, but I could feel someone there. The air was different, thick and charged, like the moment before a lightning strike. Then my bedroom door clicked open. I ran. I didn't stop to grab my coat or shoes. My only thought was out. I flung open the front door and sprinted down the hallway, my bare feet slapping against the cold tile. The building was eerily quiet, the usual hum of a television, or distant conversation absent. It felt as if the entire world had been swallowed by silence. I made it to the stairwell, gripping the railing so hard my knuckles ached. I started down, taking the steps 2 at a time. Then, from above, a soft creak. Someone was following me. I turned my head just enough to see a shadow shifting on the landing above me. Too tall, too still, watching. My breath hitched, and I bolted, ignoring the sting. As I nearly tripped down the last flight, I burst through the lobby doors, the freezing night air shocking against my skin. The street was empty, the city asleep. My hands trembled as I fumbled for my phone, dialing the only number I could think of, 911. The operator answered, calm and professional. I tried to explain, my voice shaking, but before I could finish, the line clicked. Dead air. I stared at my phone, my breath fogging up the screen. Then it buzzed. A new message. You shouldn't have run. I dropped the phone. My legs threatened to buckle. I forced myself to move, sprinting toward the nearest lit building, a 24-hour diner on the corner. The bell above the door jingled as I stumbled inside, gasping. The woman behind the counter eyed me warily. Are you okay, hun? I wanted to tell her everything. The notes, the texts, the shadow in the stairwell. But then, I saw it. A small white envelope, propped up neatly next to the sugar dispenser. It had my name on it. My hands shook as I reached for it. The same sharp, precise handwriting stared back at me. I found you. I left the city the next morning. No packing, no goodbyes. I took the first flight out to anywhere far enough away, to Tokyo, a place where I could disappear, where the crowded streets and foreign language would drown me in anonymity. For a while, it worked. No notes, no messages, no shadow lingering in the corners of my vision. I found a small apartment in a quiet neighborhood, changed my name, and even dyed my hair. For 3 years, I was free. But the fear never left me. Eventually, I convinced myself it was over. That maybe, just maybe, I had escaped him. I missed home, and missed speaking my own language without stumbling over words. So I moved again. London this time. A fresh start in a place that felt familiar, but different enough to keep me safe. I arrived on a Monday. The house was small, but cozy. A new life, a new beginning. Then, on Friday, I got an email. The subject was, you have mail. The message was, check your front door. Attached is a picture, my front porch. My stomach turned to ice. I rushed outside, heart hammering, and there it was. A small white envelope, lying on the doormat, hands shaking. I picked it up, already knowing what I would find inside. written in the same sharp, precise handwriting. I was always with you. I was watching you even when you were hiding. I will always be admiring you. Happy Valentine's.